Yo, so remember that Mike Israetel PhD situation? Well, it gets better, because now Jeff Nippard, Mr. Evidence-Based, Mr. Science Guy, Mr. Let Me Show You the Studies, had a complete public meltdown defending that trash thesis. And when I say meltdown, I mean this man was in the comments talking shit, then in the DMs sending paragraphs, then dirty deleting everything when he got caught looking stupid. But here's where it gets really good. Turns out Jeff was paying Solomon to review his programs. This man was hiring the same dude he's now trying to trash in public. You can't make this shit up. So buckle up, because we're about to watch a man who built his entire brand on being calm and scientific completely lose his mind over some YouTube drama. Let's go. Solomon made a video about Jeff's bench press program, and Solomon pointed out that the program was basically trash. Jeff's response to being publicly criticized wasn't to get defensive, it was to hire the critic as a consultant, because apparently this man needed help fixing his shit. So Jeff hires Solomon, not once, but twice, 2 separate paid consulting gigs where Solomon goes through Jeff's programs and tells him what's wrong with them. Now here's where it gets funny. Jeff later tries to downplay this whole relationship, claims it was just one program he reviewed over a year ago. So Solomon makes another video, this time about Jeff's women's specialization program. And this program is somehow even worse than the bench one. Excessive frequency, built-in junk volume, no scientific backing despite claiming to be backed by science on the website. It's a mess. And once again, Jeff shows up in the comments and admits it. He writes this long, detailed comment saying Solomon is right, the volume is too high, the frequency is too high, he was following bad trends at the time, the program needs a complete overhaul, full admission. But then, the comment disappeared. One day, Solomon notices Jeff's comment is gone, just vanished. So he emails Jeff like, "Hey, your thoughtful comment disappeared. Did you delete it?" And Jeff responds, and I want you to hear this, "I definitely didn't delete it." Definitely didn't delete it. Must have been YouTube. Maybe it got flagged. Maybe it's still in your backend somewhere, but definitely not me. So the question becomes, did Jeff lie? And if Jeff lied about something this small and pointless, what else is he lying about? Fast forward to October 2025. Solomon releases his video about Mike Israetel's PhD thesis being garbage. This has nothing to do with Jeff. Jeff's not involved, nobody mentioned Jeff, but Jeff apparently feels some type of way about it because he shows up in Mike's Instagram comments talking shit. Oh, so now Jeff's acting like Solomon's critique was just about punctuation, like the whole video was about semicolons and not the whole thesis being trash. That's called a straw man. Take your opponent's weakest point, pretend it's their only point, then mock them for it. Very scientific, Jeff. He leaves another comment calling Solomon's work a Reddit-brained, parasocial, anti-fan hit piece. But then, oh man, then it comes out that Mike's rough draft story was complete BS. The version Solomon reviewed, that was the real version. So now Jeff is sitting there having publicly mocked Solomon for critiquing a draft that turned out to be the actual thesis. You know what Jeff does? He dirty deletes both comments, just straight up removes them from Instagram like they never existed. This is the same guy who definitely didn't delete his comment on Solomon's video, by the way, but now he's deleting shit left and right. Too bad the internet is forever and everyone took screenshots. You can't sneak delete your L's anymore, Jeff. This isn't 2010. But Jeff's not done. Oh no, he's just getting started. He sends Solomon an email asking him to remove a line from his YouTube channel description that mentions Jeff as a client. Says it implies he's a current client when he's not. Solomon's like, cool, I'll change it to say you're a past client then. Jeff says, no, remove my name entirely. Jeff then sends another long message. This time he's claiming their professional relationship was just editing work on one unreleased program over a year ago. Except that's a lie. It was 2 separate, paid projects, both involving multiple programs, with Jeff specifically praising Solomon's work and coming back for more. Jeff hired someone to fix his programs, that person later exposed his friend's PhD, and Jeff doesn't want anyone connecting those dots. But here's my favorite part. In these DMs, Jeff starts going off about Solomon's content style and how he doesn't align with the drama and gossip. Brother, bro, you're the one who created the drama. Nobody was talking about you. You inserted yourself into the situation by leaving snarky comments on Mike's Instagram. And get this, after all these aggressive messages, Jeff ends with, "Please keep this private." What? You're gonna send unsolicited hostile DMs and then ask the person to keep it secret? In one of his DMs, Jeff tells Solomon that exposing Mike's PhD was petty. Jeff's definition of petty is calling out bad work publicly. But you know what's not petty, according to Jeff? Leaving snarky comments mocking someone's critique without actually addressing the substance. That's called "don't expose my boy because next week they might come for me" energy. So here's what I don't understand. Jeff hired Solomon twice, praised his work both times, came back for more, clearly valued his expertise. Then Solomon critiques Mike's PhD, something that has nothing to do with Jeff, and suddenly Jeff is in the comments talking shit, lying about their professional relationship, sending aggressive DMs, and trying to erase any connection between them. Why? There's only a few explanations. One, Jeff is so insecure that he sees any critique in the fitness space as a threat to his own brand, even when it's not about him. Two, Jeff is so loyal to Mike that he'll abandon his own principles to defend him even when the evidence is overwhelming. Or three, Jeff knows his own work doesn't hold up to scrutiny, so he's trying to attack the person who exposed that before he becomes the next target. Or four, all of the above. My money is on option 4. This whole situation exposes something important about the evidence-based fitness community. It's not actually about evidence, it's about branding. It's about using science as a marketing term while not actually following scientific principles. Jeff's version of evidence-based means defending your friends, attacking critics, deleting evidence of your mistakes, and using sciencey language to sound smart while acting on pure emotion. Look, I get it. Nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. We all get defensive sometimes when our friends are criticized. But there's a difference between making a mistake and what Jeff did here. This was a sustained campaign of publicly mocking someone, privately lying to them, deleting evidence, and trying to rewrite history. All because Jeff couldn't handle someone pointing out that his friend's PhD was garbage and his programs were broken. The saddest part, Jeff could have stayed out of it. This had nothing to do with him. He inserted himself into drama, got proven wrong, and now his reputation is damaged because he couldn't help himself. All he had to do was do nothing. Literally nothing. Just let Mike deal with his own mess. But Jeff's ego wouldn't let him sit on the sidelines. And now everyone knows that Jeff Nippard, Mr. Evidence-Based Fitness, will abandon science the second it's inconvenient, will lie to protect his friends, will delete evidence when he's wrong, will attack people for doing the exact work he previously paid them to do. That's not a scientist. That's not a rational thinker. That's just another fitness influencer who'll say whatever he needs to say to protect his brand and his friends. The evidence-based community died the day Jeff chose tribalism over truth. And the funniest part, he killed it himself. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go check my channel description to make sure I don't have any past clients who are going to have meltdowns about it. I'm Zirk, and I'll see you next time when probably someone else in fitness gets exposed for something because this industry is a clown show. Peace out.